In today's session of Divorce Court, Sherry says it was love at first sight, but after 3 years of dating Alvin, they broke up. A year later, they decided to give it another chance, and this time they got married. But now Sherry says she can't take Alvin's temper anymore.
The first incident where I was hit, Your Honor, was when I was pregnant.
Are you serious?
She has completely lied through this whole entire relationship.
With a major black eye and a contusion on the side of my head.
Sherry is a very dramatic person.
He hit me. He tried to push me out of the car.
Stop lying.
He then
Sherry, stop
bit
lying.
me.
He bit you.
No, I didn't, Your Honor.
Get that smirk off your face.
Now Sherry's sister wants to set the record straight.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself for even coming here, Patty.
Did he get arrested?
Yes.
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Spent the night in jail.
And today they all face off in divorce court.
All rise. Court is now in session. Mablean Ephraim presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is the matter of Alvin Burks versus Sherry Merritt Burks. I'm advised that you have been married for 2 years and you're ready to end the relationship.
That's correct.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, you've been married for 2 years, but you've been together longer than that. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, both of you are answering together. Yes, Your Honor. So for once, we have both people on one accord, at least today, right? You're ready to end this marriage?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll start with you, Ms. Burks. Why?
Your Honor, I got hit for the last time.
You got hit for the last time.
For the last time, and there's a child involved now, and I will not go through my life and my son's life being hit like that anymore.
How many times was there before?
No.
Probably 2 to 3.
No.
Where there was black eyes, there was pushing down while I was pregnant.
Oh
He
my
pushed
God.
you down while you were pregnant?
Yes.
I hope you're not
yes,
laughing.
Your Honor.
Oh my, no, I'm not laughing, Your Honor.
Please
no.
get that smirk off your
The
face.
first incident where I was hit, Your Honor, was when I was pregnant.
Hit while you were pregnant.
With a major black eye and a contusion on the side of my head that was...
Your Honor, this is false. This is false. First of all,
False?
Your Honor, I did not hit my wife while she was pregnant. No, I did not do that. That is
And-
completely false.
Hold on, Mrs. Burks.
She has completely lied through this whole entire relationship.
So why would she say that you hit her
Why
while
would
she
she
was
say?
pregnant?
Sherry is a very dramatic person.
She can make up a lie that big?
I do not recall this incident. Yes, she does make up very big lies.
I called the police, Your Honor. I filled out a report.
Well, what about the last time? What happened when you said he hit me for the last time?
We were driving down the street to take my son to my father so that he could take me to work after that. The incident happened on the way there. He hit me. He tried to push me out of the car. I told him,
God.
take me to my mother's house
Oh
and
my
drop me
God.
off.
Oh my God.
He did. I tried to retrieve my son and my son's car seat. He then
Sherry, stop
bit
lying.
me.
He bit you?
Stop.
He then bit
Stop
me and
lying.
then took off.
Where did he
That's when
bite you?
That's when I
Stop
filed the report.
lying. You need to stop that
That's
lying
when
right
I
now.
filed the
August.
report.
Your Honor, she is lying.
What happened?
She is lying. First of all, the incident that she is talking about, now mind you, we had not been talking at all, okay, for 3 days. And then once we start having a conversation, it turned into an argument. Sherry grabbed the steering wheel while I was doing 50 miles an hour down 119th
Ask him
Street.
why the argument started, Your Honor. Ask him why the argument started.
I don't care why the argument started at this point. You got into an argument, you grabbed the steering wheel. That's what he's saying.
And she jerked the car to the right. She's sitting in the passenger seat and I was driving. And she jerked the car to the right. So I'm trying to get the steering wheel straight and I pushed her arm away from the steering wheel like that. Okay? So
What
then
about
she
that, Miss?
No.
Is he right so far?
No.
So
I did
then-
not grab the steering wheel, Your Honor. I did not.
I got to her parents' house and she was getting out of the car, but she didn't. She like reached over the passenger seat to like unbuckle my son, and then she just put him out on the pavement in the driveway of the car. So then she got
In the
out
driveway?
in her mother's driveway. So then she got out of the car and went around and started taking his car seat out of the car. And I said, what are you doing? Okay, so then she's like, they need this, and we're tussling over the car seat.
So you're fighting over a car seat?
Over the car seat in her driveway, in her mother's driveway.
Quite
So-
a different story than what you're telling.
Because we wasn't fighting over the car seat because I wanted to take the car seat out because my mother was going to take Zachary somewhere that afternoon, and she needed the car seat.
Stop, Mr. Burks.
And when he bit me was when I was trying to get the car seat out of the car.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, Your Honor.
God.
When she got the car seat out of the car, I told her how crazy she was. I said, you know what? I'm going to show you because I am fed up with this. Every time I turn around, it's an episode with you. So when she closed the doors to the car, I pulled off and I left.
Let me ask you this. How did we get two different stories about this hitting you and trying to push you out of the car on August 3rd? They are so inconsistent.
I did not grab the steering wheel. I was sitting in the passenger seat like he said, but he reached over and smacked me across the face, and that's when I said,
when you were
hit me. Yes, you hit me for the last time.
Somebody's shaking your head.
I saw the black eye after the fact.
Oh, my God.
I've seen.
Stop. Step forward.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself for even coming here, Patty. That's
What's
why
your name?
marriage is not
My
working.
name is Patty.
That's why you're divorced.
What's your name?
My name is Patty.
And your last name?
Shattered.
And are you related to these people?
Her sister.
She's still carrying her husband's last name, and he's not even with her.
But why
he
aren't
left
they
her for
together,
another woman.
Alvin?
And it doesn't matter to me that she's not married to her husband. What can you tell me about Mr. and Mrs. Burks? I don't want to know about Mr. and Mrs. Shattuck.
I have seen on 2 occasions that I flew up when I was in Oklahoma City, flew to Kansas City, went with them to a grocery store. We pulled into a gas station. For some reason, he got mad at her and hit her. When we get to the house,
Patty, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for even coming here telling that lie.
He's taking all the
Y'all talked about that for the longest. You ought to be
Be quiet,
ashamed of
Mr.
yourself.
Burks. Tell me about the last incident. Were you there?
No, but I saw the black eye.
What did you see?
That she had a black eye underneath her eye.
When did you see that?
The night the day it happened that night. It came up.
You
her
went
black
over
eye.
to your sister's house?
Yes. She
and
came
you saw a black eye?
Yes.
Oh. Was it her mascara or was she hit in the face?
It had a black eye.
Oh. And did you go to the police?
Yes, that's when she pressed charges against him that day.
Do you recall that?
Your Honor, let me tell you
Just
about
answer
what
my
happened.
question. Do you recall that?
No, I do not. No, I don't.
You don't recall? Did he get arrested?
Yes.
No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Spent the night in jail.
No, I didn't,
Well,
Your
maybe it
Honor.
was your twin that spent the night in jail.
Your Honor, no, I didn't. The night that
And
they
then
are
didn't
talking...
appear on court when he
Your
was
Honor,
supposed to in Kansas City.
Hold on, but why is it that he doesn't even... You saying that he went to jail. You need to calm down, Mr. Burks.
When divorce court returns, Sherry's testimony is questioned.
Anybody have any proof as to what you did with the money other than your mouths?
If you would like to have the judge hear your case in divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or email us at www.divorcecourttv.com. Divorce court is back in the case of Sherry Burks, who is divorcing her husband Alvin because she says he was so controlling she couldn't even talk to her own family.
So we know the marriage, there is an incident of domestic violence, or you say domestic violence, and that's why you're leaving. Is there anything else? Is there another reason why?
No.
Something about your child? You blame her for the death of your child? You had a child that died?
Your Honor, our son passed away, okay, and I had a $10,000 policy on him. Nobody even knew that I had this policy, not even Sherry. Okay, but the way it's stipulated with the insurance is both parents are going to divide whatever money or whatever after the fact and everything. The funeral cost was $2,555.55. That came out of my share to pay for his funeral costs.
No.
Let him finish.
And then Sherry received a $5,000 check.
So you had a $10,000 insurance policy.
I had a $10,000 insurance policy.
Okay, I'm with you.
The cost to the funeral home was $2,555.55.
And you remember that down to the penny.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I can stipulate some money now. And that's what I received, the balance of $5,000. And she got
received the difference.
Yes, ma'am. And she got the other $5,000. Okay. With my money, I went out and bought a stereo system, which cost me $900. Okay. The money that was left over, we went in together and bought a $900 bed, a deluxe king-size bed. We bought a couch and chair set, matching set, plaid, and then I bought a leather recliner for $100.
How much did the couch and chair set cost?
Like $620 or something like that.
Okay, and what else?
That's all that we bought together.
So what's the issue here today? Are you agreeing that you took the money from the insurance?
No, that is
And
not
I'm
even,
sorry
that
about
is
your
not
son's
even
death.
true. That is not even true.
What happened?
Because what he stipulated was true about there was a $5,000 check
Everything I'm
issued to
saying is
me,
true.
and
Be quiet, Mr. Burks.
there was the remainder of the rest was issued to him. But when we got the money, we put the money together and split the money
no, we didn't.
even.
No, we didn't.
He took his half and got what he wanted, his
No, we
stereos.
didn't.
I paid off bills that we had. we
we
both
didn't.
went in on the furniture. I paid $400 of the furniture. He paid $200 of the furniture.
Anybody
we
have any
didn't.
proof as to what you did with the money other than your mouths? Because I can't tell out of your mouths who's telling the truth.
No, we did. Is that why we
Do
filed
you have
bankruptcy?
any other proof other than your mouths as to what was done with this money?
She's saying,
No.
Your Honor, that she paid off bills
Answer
with
my
this
question.
money. She's saying that she... No.
Mr. Burks.
No. But she's
So,
saying, Your Honor,
be
that
quiet,
she paid
Mr.
off
Burks.
bills.
Take a breath.
And she's, ugh.
Take a breath.
That is really sad.
Take a deep breath and close your mouth a second. So you don't have any proof that you put the money in the same bank account?
No, we didn't do that.
You went down and bought things together?
Yes, we did.
So where's the proof that you bought it with your $5,000?
Yeah, where's the paperwork and all that stuff?
Mr. Burks, please be quiet. I don't need you to ask her the same question I asked her.
The paperwork that I had for the receipt for the furniture that we paid for was in his truck that he had. So I
That
didn't
is
get
gone.
to retrieve that. You're
And
right.
it's gone.
Right.
Where's the proof that you paid bills with your money?
I have a credit card that I paid off, but I don't have the proof with me, Your
We,
Honor.
Walked in here without any proof.
we paid it off. I was the one who made the most money.
So it's your contention that,
She didn't make enough money to pay rent.
but either way, the money was from the insurance company, right?
Right.
And that was from the policy that he had paid for during the marriage. Is that right?
Right, that we paid for, yes.
So even if you paid off bills and what was left, you bought furniture, it was still the same insurance money, right?
Right.
No other source of money, was there?
No.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
About what?
About my other son.
What about your other son? Is it relevant to this case?
Yes, it is.
What?
I love my son, Zachary, and I'm more than willing to take care of my son.
There's no question of custody to be decided by this court.
I understand.
I
that.
will send you over to somewhere else to work it out.
Okay.
We're talking about the furniture and a tombstone. Something about a tombstone is what I'm told in my papers.
I paid for the headstone on my son's grave, yes.
You paid
And
for the
he would not-
headstone?
Yes, and he did not give me
And I
any
paid
money
the
for it.
funeral.
Were you working together? Were you living together?
Yes, we
And you
were.
were working?
Yes.
Did you pay anything for the funeral?
Yes, I paid just as much as he did. We split the money even. After the remainder of the money, we
No.
split it even.
You split the remainder of the money, but the initial $2,555.55. Did you
Right,
pay any
right.
of that?
Exactly, yes.
How?
We both did.
Well, it was part of the $10,000.
Right.
Okay, so why didn't you take a portion of the $10,000 and pay for the tombstone?
Ask him.
I'm asking you.
He
Don't
didn't
tell me
allow
who to
me to
ask.
take that much out of it.
How much was the tombstone?
$340.
$340. And after $2,555.55, you had $7,445.45.
And
Why
that's-
couldn't you pay for a tombstone?
I did with that money.
So then what's the problem? What are you talking about? You paid for it then. You didn't pay for it. It came out of the insurance money. And you're sitting here asking me to order him to repay it. I'm not asking you to repay the part of the funeral bill. Are you serious? Ms. Burks?
No.
Now that you listen to yourself, you see how ridiculous that request is, don't you? You're mad or you can't talk? Which is?
I understand what you said, Your Honor, yes.
And in terms of the furniture and furnishings, wasn't it all bought with the insurance money?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why do you think you're entitled to all of it?
I left him his stuff.
What's his
I
stuff?
left him a stereo system. I left him a dining room set. I left him a movie collection. I left him a CD collection. I left him 2 color TVs. I left him a coffee table, and I left him 2 end tables.
Your Honor, all
So
of
now
this
what are
stuff
you
that she's
asking
saying-
for, Mrs. Burks?
I'm asking to keep the furniture that I have, to keep in the house for me and my son. I need a bed to sleep on, so does he. He used to tell me all the time, when we split up, this is mine and this is yours. I took nothing of his.
Oh my God.
I left him all of his
Well, you
movies.
keep saying his, and that was the way you all lived your life. But
Yep.
together and according to the law, as long as it was purchased together, it belonged to both of you.
Okay, then I guess I left some of our belongings and I took some of our belongings.
You said it right. You learned quickly. I like the way you said that. And now you want to keep the portion of your belongings that you left.
Exactly.
I mean,
Your
that you
Honor.
took with you.
Right, Your Honor.
And you want them back.
Yes.
Why?
Those are sentimental objects that we shared between the both of us, and it's like she didn't even care. Not one bit.
Okay.
She didn't care.
You know what? It didn't matter whether she cared or not. You got the objects from the insurance money that neither one of you had worked for, but you paid the premium. All right?
That's fine.
I'm going to take a break.
When divorce court returns, the judge renders her verdict. And an update on the case of Diane Simpson versus Jeff Simpson.
I was on escape from jail.
You were an escapee.
Divorce court will be back in session in a moment. Divorce court is back and the verdict is in the case of Sherry Burks, who says her husband Alvin was so possessive he would not let her be with her family or friends.
We're back in the matter of Alvin Burks and Sherry Merritt Burks. It took a long time to say much of nothing. You're arguing over furniture and furnishings that were purchased with money given to you due to a very, very sad event, the death of your 2-month-old son. But for that, you wouldn't have had any of this. And the two of you are arguing over that. The household furniture and furnishings is awarded to each of you according to what you have in your possession. I'm not taking anything from either of you. I find that what you have, Mr. Burks, in terms of the stereo and the TVs and the CD collection and the video camera, etc., is substantially equal to the items that she has in her possession. And that all of it was bought with community money. So I don't need to give you anything from him, and I'm not giving you anything that she has. Ms. Burks, you said the last time he hit you was one time too many. The first time in the future, the first time should be the last time. Mr. Burks, if you didn't hit her, because I'm really not clear, don't. Neither of you is free to use the others as punching bags and to bite, hit, and kick. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's the order of the court. Court's adjourned.
All rise.
When divorce court returns, an update on the case of Diane Simpson versus Jeff Simpson.
They're not coming after you for what you left owing. Get out of my court.
Closed captioning for divorce court provided by. If you would like to have the judge hear your case in divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or email us at www.divorcecourttv.com. And now for an update on a previous case in divorce court. When Diane fell in love with Jeff, she had no idea he was hiding a terrible secret.
I was on escape from jail.
You were an escapee.
The day we got married, he went into the next courtroom and got sentenced to 33 years.
They got married, and she agreed to wait for him. But while he was away, she had an affair and got pregnant.
3 months after I got to prison, she came in and she was pregnant.
I was angry. I was lonely. It was a one-time thing.
Jeff sent her divorce papers, but she refused to sign them. Jeff is now free and wants a divorce, but Diane came to court to get justice. She wanted Jeff to pay her back for 10 years' worth of collect calls he made to her from prison, but the judge threw the case out of court.
The statute of limitations has run. They can't sue you. They're not coming after you for what you left owing. Get out of my court.
After court, Diane claimed that Jeff had somehow manipulated the judge into believing that he was the good guy in their marriage. And now she says that he has not been by to visit their young daughter.
I think it was very, very fair. The judge's verdict was fair. I'm happy with it.
I guess I'll have to live with it. That was the judge's decision. I have to move forward and go on with my life.
It's just been a bad experience, and I don't want to go through it anytime soon.
The hitting part, I never did that. My wife is a very big exaggerator, and she just needs to go on with her life.